Hey there, a couple more questions. I've just got time for a few more short ones right now. So, number one, can you use Liqui-Dirt year round? And the answer is basically yes. I would always dilute it really, 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 really weakly, especially in the winter. But I have grow lights on my plants, and I've got alocasias right here that are pushing out new leaves right now, and it's November, and it's so dark outside at 4:30, and I don't care. I just leave my grow lights on because these plants are used to the tropics where they get pretty even light year round. And so, as far as dormancy, they go dormant in cold climates where the light goes away and it gets too cold for them. But otherwise, why not just leave the grow lights on? So that means, yes, you're feeding them. If they're growing, you're feeding them. If they stop growing, then you can ease up on the food. One other thing is one other question was the number one best thing you can do in winter for your plants. And this answer for me is the same no matter what season it is. You just want to listen to them. Pay attention to what they need. If they're throwing yellow leaves, you want to pay attention to what sort of yellow they're doing. I've got a lot of tutorials on my member community about this. Once again, that member community, it's members.ohhappyplants.online, and it is totally free, and I'm just trying to get good adaptive houseplant care information out there because the majority of what I see online either says, here's the problem, it's either underwatering or overwatering, figure it out. And that's not very helpful. It's like, okay, so it's a watering issue, and half the time that's wrong. Half the time it's either a light issue or it's like a fungal infection. And so it's either way too simplistic and confusing, or it gives one answer as the cause of something when it could be a million things based on what's going on in the environment that plant is in. So, like, if I have a pothos that's wilty, it might be because I'm drowning it. Or it might just be because it's in a hot window in the summertime and I didn't water it for 2 weeks or something. So depending on what's going on, we can't give one answer, and that's the whole point of the member community. So that said, the number one best thing you can do in winter for your plants is to listen to them. And that's the same all year round. Listening to them means responding to what they're telling you. And so if you want to learn more about how to interpret the signals your plants are giving you and all of that, you can definitely go to that member community and learn some about that. A lot of the time, overwatering, like what everybody jumps on as the first answer to any plant issue on the internet, like anywhere on Facebook, if you post a photo with a yellow leaf in it, there are going to be 10 people who say it's overwatering without even asking you what's going on. The majority of the time I see overwatering, it's simply because that plant is not in good enough light. If a plant is not sitting in a puddle, it's probably under lighting. It's probably not actually overwatering. Like, it could use that water if you put it in appropriate light. So everything is variable, everything is adaptable, and so really what you want to be doing is just walking around and talking to your plants and paying attention to them and learning them. And if you kill one, get another of the same species. Don't give up on that. Like, if you kill a snake plant, don't say, oh, I kill snake plants, I better not have any. You'll never learn snake plants unless you get 5 of them and you kill the first 4 and then you nail the 5th one, Every single species is different. Every species wants a different thing. And until you have a bunch of them, you're not really going to know that. And this is coming from me, who had 7 years in interior scapes. So that means, like, I had 40 fiddle leaf figs and they were in all sorts of different environments. And so I really needed to know, like, if a fiddle is doing this and here are all of the environmental factors that are going on and it's doing, like, giving me yellow leaves in this pattern, it's probably this thing. Or if it has this sort of weird stuff on the surface of the leaf, oh, look, broad mites, like something like that. You have to learn how to adapt your care to the plant in whatever environments it's in, because a fiddle leaf fig is not the same plant if it's in a bright south-facing window versus if it's in a dark corner. It just doesn't act the same. And so, number one is your plants are telling you things, you just have to listen to them. Number one across the board. And I hope that helps. It's a really vague answer, and there's a lot more to it. So for more information, there's a ton over on my tutorial community, and I'm putting up new stuff all the time. I do Q&As over there all the time, just like this one, and I would love to help you guys out. Anyway, I think that's all I can do for right now. I'm about to have two crazy monkeys come busting in here. Dad took them to play pickleball, and they are 7 and 8, and so it's about to get really loud. Anyway, I've got to go, but feel free to submit more questions. If I don't get to all of the ones on this this giveaway and the Subtle Asian Lee channel, the YouTube, or not YouTube, it's Instagram. Sorry, too many social medias. I get confused. If I don't get to all of these, then I will definitely be over there answering all of these questions. But I will do my best to get to everything. So yeah, thank you for the questions, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.